gonna get to the airship?
Let me see if I can get that gate open by hand. Can you unlock this?
Let me see. There you go. See this?
Days at Comstock House was simple. Hard work, sure, but simple. Wringing the linen, scrubbing the floors. Lady Comstock, she even had a kind word now and then. Almost enough to make me think I had a place in their world. God made foolish girls so he could have something to play with.
Soldier's Field, built in 1903 by the hand of a prophet.
Interest is a prophet having a bunch of carnies and carousels.
The place is themed to a quaint shop. With national service.
You mean the military?
Train up a child in the way he should go, even when you could try forcing it open. Shock jockey. Who needs the power company?
Some fool's alternative to electricity.
Doesn't seem to work very well.
There it is. First Lady. Looks like it's heading for the dock.
That will take us to Paris.
Just stay close.
Yes, Mr. DeWitt.
Call me Booker.
All right, Booker. Should we head to the gondola, or take a look around the boardwalk? I suppose a place like this might have much we'd find useful.
Get your cotton candy here.
Time's coming, she says.
What?
I was just imagining you in the carousel. Do you know why you were hired to come and get me?
I imagine they were interested in meeting you. No doubt for lockpicking lessons.
Why you?
I never even heard of this place before I got here.
Huh. Listening to Columbia was... Looks like this runs exclusively on shock jockey.
Of course it does. Where in the hell are we gonna find that?
Look! Come see the future of power at the Hall of Heroes.
Huh. Well, that's convenient.
Gentlemen, the false shepherd is loose in the streets of our fair city. Will you suffer the shame of allowing your wives and your daughters to fall prey to his machinations? Or will you act? Act for your womenfolk. Act for your prophet. Act.
When I was a girl, I dreamt of standing in a room looking at a girl who was and was not myself, who stood looking at another girl who also was
What are
and
you,
was not
Mr. Joy?
myself.
Some sort of...
I'm a, independent contractor. Used to work for the...
Put you in the ground!
Broadcast will continue after a moment of silent prayer.
Hall of Heroes closed until further notice.
And there won't be a line to get in.
You've got secrets. Possession delivers to lovers inflamed.
Oh, what the hell?
Is something wrong?
Nothing I can't fix. I gotta get this thing moving again.
Oh, it's a bee. I hate these things.
Jeez, just kill it.
No, it'll sting me.
Elizabeth!
I have a better idea.
Wait, what are you doing?
Opening a tear.
Oh, shit! What is that?
It's a tear. I used to open them all the time in my tower.
What is a tear?
It's like a window. A window to another world. Most of the time they're dull as dishwater, a different colored towel or tea instead of coffee. But sometimes I see something amazing and I pull it through. There.
Good God. I don't suppose you've got an airship in there?
I don't think so. But there is. There is something. Oh no!
Close it.
I'm trying!
Close it! I don't really understand what I just saw back there, but it sure as hell looks like a shortcut to getting us killed.
But I could help.
I can handle whatever comes along. Trust me.
Have it your way, I suppose.
To the sky Comstock bent his knee and saw with holy prophecy an Eden floating in the mist by man.
It's locked.
Really? That little old lock. There.
enemies into the air. Hold and release to create an eruptive trap.
Called him out over it, and he stripped me of my rank. That man has never seen the savage face of war. But he will.
I know you've all come to think of Slade as some kind of war hero.
Okay, on second thought, I think those tears of yours might come in handy next time we're in a scrape.
Well, there has to be a tear around for me to use. I can't just pull them out of thin air.
Who is this prophet? Who is this fraud, this charlatan, this salesman of snake oil? What you saw today, brothers and sisters, was just the beginning. Zachary Comstock will hear our voice. His temple shall burn, and his idols of gold will melt and run in rivulets through the streets of Columbia.
Here's some cash. Here you go.
His little tale of war.
Got a tip there were contraband guns hidden in the fellow traveler. Didn't find them, but funny thing, we found some old uniforms under the floorboards from the war. Took guesses as to why they were there, but who's there? You're Slate, right? Sir?
Look, a cipher. A secret message from the Vox Populi.
You're the junior codebreaker. What's it say?
The sound of a soldier's hand. Come to your Hall of Heroes. Prove me a liar.
They shut down gondola access to the Hall of Heroes. Must be because of what's going on with them. This is going to be fantastic.
Think that keen eye of yours could find some ammunition lying around? I sure could use it when there's trouble.
It'll take some scrounging, but I'll do my best. The line's clear.
Actually know the fella. Seems he's still got a knack for making enemies.
Veterans! You shed your heart's blood for Columbia, lost limb and viscera in the godless Orient. Comstock did nothing! And yet, look up! Whose image squats above you even now? At every angle and insult! If the prophet would make a painted whore of our past, what fresh rape does our future hold? Let us now make our stand and fill yonder hole with true heroes!
And took her by the hand when she followed Mississippi. Florida, and rallied around the funny place and there the sea
Just find that shot jockey and get the hell out of here.
You don't look so good. Here you go.
at last is linked to fate. Impelled by her example, let other states prepare to raise on high the bonny blue flag as a single star. Hurrah! 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 For thousand nights, hurrah! Be ready around the bonny blue flag as a single star. Hurrah! 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 For thousand nights, hurrah! Be ready around the bonny blue flag as a single star. For the single star, the bonny blue flag is known to be 11. Hurrah! Hurrah! The star of the right, hurrah! We rally around the bonny blue flag and bear the single star. Hurrah! Hurrah! The star of the right, hurrah! We rally around the bonny blue flag.
Rare is the man who takes a stand for God and sweetest fatherland. But here's the place where we revere the heroes of our city dear.
Seems like we're fairly well healed here.
They'll call us assassins when our work is done. Cornelius Slate, the swift left hook of the Vox Populi. together in peacetime. With Comstock gone, my men's past deeds will be sacred, and they will claim the spoils due them. I need not live to see it.
Our prophet Father Comstock, commander of the 7th Cavalry.
That man did not lead the 7th. Hell, I don't even remember the guy.
Corporal DeWitt proved his worth on the field that day.
Well, I'll be.
Slate? Is that you?
You've always been different, haven't you, Booker? You crave no glory.
Look, I see you're caught up in some kind of jam here. If you could see fit to let us through to where they keep this shock jockey, then we'll...
That tin soldier, Comstock, wants my boys dead. We won't die at his hands.
There's going to be trouble.
All my men have left is a choice. Die at the hands of a tin soldier, or a real one! You see, you're a killer, Booker. Like it or not.
Just give us the shock jockey.
If you want the vigor, Booker, you will give my men a soldier's death. They wait for you with wounded knee and pinky.
I'll try to keep you stocked with both bandages and ammo, but the right materials aren't always at hand.
The tin soldier is taking credit for the deeds of the real one. Now your companion, young lady, he wrapped himself in glory on December 29, 1890.
What does he mean?
You don't want to know.
They'll call us assassins when our work is done. Cornelius Slate, the swift left hook of the Vox Populi. We'll be trading Comstock's life for a new one. So be it. The Fitzroy woman and I are comrades of necessity. I doubt all the men who reddened Caesar's toga would still be seen breaking bread together in peacetime.
You were there. That wounded knee. I can see it in your face.
Tell her, Booker! Tell her how we strode that battlefield like the heroes of Sparta. I still hear the screams. Let's Comstock.
On my mark!
Here's the soldier I spoke of! The kind of man Comstock pretends to be! See if I told you true!
Nice! Do this, Slade. Just give me what I need.
I will. After you do the same for me. Come and look for me amongst the boxers.
Who are the boxers?
The Chinese. He means us to head to the other display.
Can you hear Comstock's tin soldiers coming to silence us? But we are the true patriots. The history that does not fit in their books.
Boxer Rebellion.
What happened there?
In Peking, it was my hand that put the city to the torch. Of course, that's not how Comstock does it.
Was yellow skin and slanted eyes that did betray us with their lies until...
Oh, I read about this. Comstock led the Colombian troops to Peking.
Comstock wasn't there! The boxers took my eye and 30 of my friends! Is there even a stone to mark that sacrifice?
For this, I have no quarrel with these men.
Heroes never ask.
I never claimed to be no hero.
Then what are you? If you take away all the parts of Booker DeWitt you tried to erase, what's left? Come back to the Rotunda. It's almost over.
What did Slate mean? What did you try to erase?
Now that you're out of yours, you might realize cages have their advantages.
A choice is better than none, Mr. DeWitt. No matter what the outcome.
Yeah. What if you woke up one day and realized you didn't like what you chose?
Who's sneaking around?
I've got what you need, Booker. You will find me past the First Lady's memorial. You've seen what Comstock has done to my history. Now see how he's rewritten his own.
The seed of the prophet lay in the womb of Our Lady but for a single week. Comstock had a child. My books never mention anything about a child.
That's quite an omission. Can't imagine that was by accident.
But the child took ill, and Our Lady prayed for the prophet's heir day and night. It's my tower.
Lo, while Daisy Fitzroy has murdered my beloved, she shall not have the child. She shall not come betwixt her and prophecy. The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man.
You're Comstock's daughter.
No, I can't be. I can't.
He wants you to follow in his footsteps.
Well, I want a puppy, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna get one.
Can you unlock this?
To those who loved me, I was the most generous of souls. There was no pain I would deny them, no betrayal I would not gladly give. And when I had scorched the hearts of all who loved me, the prophet said, "There is nothing you can do for which I will not forgive you."
I can get through these bars, but you're too broad.
Granted me sight, and through his eyes.
Let me scout ahead, see if there's some way to move forward. Do you see that hook?
Is that?
It's a tear, something I can bring into this world.
It's a freight hook. Well, that's convenient.
As I said, it's a form of wish fulfillment.
Go ahead!
Sure thing. I feel there's more where that came from. Whenever I'd get anxious, tears have a way of appearing. Booker, do you see those tears? We can use them against Slate's men. That tear will get us access to higher ground. And that one will give us a turret.
And some cover.
Try that one! Turret, now! Got what it takes. Fight like mad!
Comstock's pen can do some wonderful tricks. Do you know what you've got there, Booker?
That's enough, Slate. Keep your eye open for that shock jockey.
You hold on to this.
To the sky, Comstock
Catch!
and saw with holy.
That'll do.
Too rare is the man who takes a stand for God and sweetest fatherland. But here's the place where we revere the heroes of our city.
10 men, Booker. That's what Comstock will turn us into. Wires and gears to replace heads and hearts.
The Lord judges, I act.
Aim first gears!
You see, Booker? Maybe you're the man I remember. Maybe not. It doesn't matter. Comstock took our stories and scrubbed away our soul. Now, he's coming for me. And when I'm gone, all that will be left is the lie.
Just give us what we came for!
There.
The whole place is ransacked. There ain't no shock jockey here.
Slate must have taken that. Look.
Slate. He's here.
What is that?
Comstock ships. He's coming for Slate.
It was Slate who killed for his country at Wounded Knee! It was Slate who stormed the gates of Peking! Slate!
Slate!
Comstock's coming, Booker. But our lives won't satisfy him. Oh, no. He won't rest until he's turned us into tin. I won't let him. He took my past. But that's all he's getting from me.
Just give us the vigor! We don't need to do this!
Here you go, boys! A soldier's death awaits! You're not the Booker DeWitt I remember! Tin Man!
There!
Tin
That one!
Man!
There you go.
Is that all you can muster, soldier? Come on now, DeWitt! Don't disappoint the boys!
What is a life compared to a fake?
Fight like a man!
My aim is true, as my eye is the prophet's.
Come on, DeWitt! Show me what you're made of! this, soldier! Eat everything that's on your plate! Finish it! You're a Tin Man now! A Tin Man!
Press to shoot a bolt of electricity. Hold and release to create a shocking trap.
You spared him.
More than mercy. Comstock's men will surely take him.
Do you ever get used to it? Killing.
Faster than you can imagine.
Get over here!
You know, those vigors seem very powerful. I'll do what I can to keep you stocked in salts.
Thanks.
I haven't found anything! Salt, here! Catch!
Perfect timing.
Booker, I can tell what Slate said bothered you. You showed me. Sometimes you have to do what's necessary to survive.
There's survival, and then there's finding pleasure in the act.
Booker,
Look, you seem like a decent enough sort. That said,
here's some cash. Take it.
much obliged.
Too rare is the man who takes a stand for God and sweetest fatherland. But here's the place where we revere the heroes of our